Hey everyone, Colby here, and today we're gonna do a video on Soulbond Bowyer, Bowyer. Yeah, I can't spell it. I can't. So, guys, Soulbond Bowyer only has 260 reviews, and this is a mistake, guys, because she's quite an amazing champion. I do believe she's a great rare, and that everyone that has her should take her to 60. You're gonna find uses for her in every single of the dungeons. You can find uses for her in the campaign, not the clan boss, to be honest, but you can use her almost everywhere, guys. In the arena as well, I'm thinking she definitely has a place. First up, guys, she's an attack-based champion, so you need to get her with high attack. Let's look at her overall stats that I have her. 4,000 attack here, 82% critical rate, 254 critical damage, 152 accuracy. I do not like my accuracy, it's quite low, to be honest. And her speed, I wanted at least 190, 195, but 185 works. For the time being. This is her sets. I've got her with cruel sets, so that means she ignores 5% of the enemy's defense. That's very good. And the speed set is there for me to have that extra bit of speed to go at least twice before the enemy waves go in the dungeons. So her amulet here, critical damage, that's a very nice amulet to have. Attack ring, this is not maxed out yet because I'm trying to get a better ring before I max it out. And her banner is an attack banner with some speed there, 11 speed. That's quite good. Instead, I would prefer to have an accuracy banner with speed and attack percentage, but I just don't have one. Yeah, I've got some accuracy banners, but not the one that I needed. So I actually use just that attack banner. The gloves, of course, have critical damage on them, attack percentage and speed. And the chestplate has attack percentage, critical damage, speed, and some critical rate. The boots are, of course, 45 speed, and the others are focused on critical rate, critical damage, and speed. So guys, let's look at her skills. So Soulbond has an A1, that's an AoE attack, so that's a very good thing to have. It helps you do way more damage to the waves than usual, so that 25% extra additional chance to crit tells you that you can build her with 75% crit instead of how she's currently built for me with 82. I could have had it 75 and still crit with all my moves. This exists for all of her skills, and she also has an aura that gives her additional 12% when she's in the leader slot. So if you put her in the leader slot, she'll only need 63% chance to crit instead of 75, which is quite amazing, to be honest. Her A2, guys, attacks one enemy, 25% additional chance to crit, and will ignore 75% of the target's defense. Putting in the cruel set as well, that's crazy. Basically almost all of the defense is gone from the enemies. It's just gonna do like huge amount of damage. And then her A3, that's even better, attacks one enemy, critical hit, 25% extra chance, and when you have it fully booked out, 4 turns cooldown, 75% chance of fully depleting the target's turn meter. Fully depleting the turn meter means it's gonna go to 0. It's like having a cold card, but except you don't have that at enemy max HP damage. But still, this is very good because you control the enemies. If you control the enemies, you can slowly build that damage up and kill them without them taking a move, so you basically won't die. Next up, we've got her Masteries. I went for War Master here because I do use her. I do use her in the dungeons. It's a very basic build with War Master. I get a kill streak there, and also methodical because she uses her A1 quite often. Kill streak really helps get her damage way higher when she kills enemies. 12% increase is not nothing, so it's a very nice thing to have. I also got Cycle of Violence here, 30% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill if by one turn if the damage inflicted by a skill exceeds 30% of the target's max HP. This is crazy. She'll be able to keep using her skills when the cooldowns are decreasing at the 30% chance. But her offense build is very basic. I could have gone instead for something like Helm Smasher, but she doesn't need it. She already has a lot of defense penetration or flawless execution there, extra additional critical damage. That's always good to have, but instead I went for War Master just so I can hit the bosses way harder. And the accuracy tree, because I needed accuracy. If you don't need accuracy, you can instead miss out on Evil Eye and go the defense route, but I do believe that it doesn't really matter for her because you don't want enemies attacking her. You want her to be doing damage and not tanking anything. So yeah, this is the build. Let's look at where she shines. first up, we're gonna do the Fire Knight, and the reason is you've probably seen my video already of the 2-minute Fire Knight. Here instead we need my Sylar. Yeah. So we go in. Sylar helps control the waves. Zergala does her AoE, decrease defense, and we'll be looking at Soulbond here, just focusing on her damage. So look at how much damage there my Zergala did. Look at Soulbond, 25%, 25k crits plus that War Master procs another 10,000, 60,000 there from her A3. 25 seconds to get through the wave. Look at Sylar controlling the waves. Zergala trying to do a bit of damage there. Even without decreased defense, we did 19,000 there. Decreased defense is now on them. Let's see how much damage. 25k, 27k. Overall, that's quite amazing. Zergala assisting there to clear the waves. It's just Zergala, to be honest, and Soulbond. Those two help me pass through the waves very fast. 55 seconds. There we go. 58 seconds to reach the boss. And the trick here is to get a quick time. You need to take the boss down to zero shields and keep it there. If you keep the boss at 0 shields, he won't have time to move. There we go. Decrease turn meter. Can we do it again? That's the tricky part. There we go. Armiger takes a turn. Again, decrease the turn meter. We need now Soulbond to do her turn meter reduction. Okay, Armiger did it, and Soulbond. That's it. That's it, guys. This is a guaranteed 2 minutes run, possibly 2 minutes 5 seconds, somewhere around there. But this is guaranteed that this run should be very fast. And it was all because of Soulbond's kit. The turn meter reduction is ideal. Once she fully depletes the turn meter, then Armiger can start doing his A2. If the boss is over 50% turn meter, then the boss will be doing if the boss is over 50% turn meter, then Armiger will be doing his A1 and not his A2. He'll never do his A2 if the boss has a lot of turn meter. So when you fully deplete it, it makes it so much easier. There we go. 6-star stun. I'm just gonna keep it because I keep all stun sets. I try to do different setups all the time. So next up, guys, I'm gonna showcase her in the ice golems. We're gonna change up the teams right here and see how long it takes us to do the ice golems. Of course, I'm still gonna use Armiger because I love using Armiger in my teams. I'm just gonna use my Soulbond here with the lead. No, I'm gonna use Zergala with the lead. Let's keep their Sylar to control the waves. If you guys seen my other videos, Sylar is great. Keep Apothecary, but here instead of using Armiger, never mind. Let's just use Armiger and see where it takes us. I want to try out and see if this setup works for the ice golems as well. We need Zergala there to do the AoE. There we go. Will Sylar be able to control the waves? We've got 1 stun going on right now. It's okay, we have 1 that attacks us. But it's Spirit, so it's Zergala that's gonna get attacked first. We do not want the Terror Beast to take a turn. That's gonna be tough. Decrease defense there. Let's see Soulbond. Very nice AoE. Terror Beast. The second one is gonna take a turn, I think. Possibly. Okay, Armiger helped out. So a minute to reach the boss. Here we basically need our Armiger to kill off the extra adds with his A2. If he does that, then we're at a very good spot there to kill off the the boss. Very nice devastate there from Zergala. Look at Soulbond decreasing the turn meter. We need to do it on the boss actually. Will Armiger be able to control it? We'll see. Ooh, that was a very strong hit. because we didn't have a decreased attack there, it basically destroyed our team. But let's see if we can actually clear with just these champions. I'll skip the video and we'll see in the end.
1 hour later.
So guys, if you've seen that, actually only my apothecary was left alive and Sylar, but they did manage to clear. Look at Soulbond's damage, 1 million, Armiger 1.4. Armiger managed to kill off the waves in the end there with his A2, so they didn't revive, and we managed to clear the ice column. But okay, this is not an ideal team to farm. But it showcased the Soulbond's ability to clear through the waves with her massive damage. So next up, I'm going to show you the campaign, that because she can even help you farm the campaign if you don't have a farmer, and you do have and you do get a Soulbond. She can be easily built up with just 63% crit. You don't even need 63, you just get her to 50 and it should be fine. I mean, you won't crit always, but yeah, she's got Spirit Affinity. Let's go in 12-3 brutal and see how quickly she can clear. So A1 there, A1 again. If I can actually get her a bit faster, she can actually just clear through the waves without doing without the enemies taking a turn, and that will mean I have to get her speed at least over 200, 191 actually with the proper masteries, so she can do twice before the enemies. But 17 seconds without proper masteries is still amazing to farm a brutal campaign. We're gonna try the spider now. I replaced my cold heart with her. I do think she needs more than 190 speed for this to work, but I'm gonna try anyway and see if we can actually do the spider with her and 2 royal guards the usual way that I do it. Renegade is gonna do his reset now. Yeah, this should have been but okay, we got the decrease in turn meter. Like, it's like having a cold heart. Of course, you won't have the others. It's very hard to get them, but can we do it 2 times in a row? There we go. Another AoE there. Reset from Renegade. Because he's because my Soulbond is not over 190, this happens, so I think we should be able to clear. We've got 3 HP burns going. Ooh. There we go. Very nice clear. We got all green tribes amulet, but overall, I think you see that she can work in the place of Cold Heart and use her instead to clear the spider. Of course, it's not going to be a fast run without her. And if you do have the mysteries, you can try and summon her through there. So guys, this was my guide for Soulbond. I do believe she's a great rare. She's like on par with Cold Heart, because even though Cold Heart does amazing damage, being max HP damage, Soulbond can also do a crazy amount of damage if you have built her with crazy sets. Of course, you don't need 100% crit with her, and although she does not do max HP damage, because she does deplete the turn meter of the enemies, that means you can take more turns. If you do take more turns, yeah, it means you can clear all the dungeons much faster. She has no use for the clan boss at the time being, for the current clan boss that we have, but because you can use her everywhere else, I think she's the best possible rare you can possibly have that has that specific role, that AoE clearing targets. She's a great rare to have. If you do have her, do not use her as food. She's not a champion to use as food. So yeah, thanks a lot guys for watching this Soulbond Bowyer's guide, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check out my other videos if you haven't. Thanks a lot guys. See ya.